On March 11th, 2019, Path of Exile announced a new stash tab to be added, the Unique tab. This allows you to store and showcase one copy of every unique in-game. When I read that, I knew what I had to do. I've set off to obtain every unique in-game in the solo self-found game mode, filling the Unique stash tab completely. This shit will take a long ass time and won't be easy, but I'm always down for a grind. I'm Lighty, and this is all for one.
Alright, well, all my fucking crafts shit to bed for today, but here's a brief update on some of the crafting things. I'll be adding these to Google documents, so I eventually just refer to that as the master plan for anything. But I have 3 current Awaken Orb projects, one of which I'm waiting for my helmet. Everyone knows about that one. The other one is I'm prepping gear for standard for a Vortex character, like a COC, sorry, not a Vortex, COC, Frostbolt, that type of shit, Cosprix basically, right? So these are also universally just great items. So I'm making Unnerve, swapping that onto this. Unnerve, Calling Strike, Fingerless Gloves, bingo bongo. This elemental damage is going to go onto this helm. That's going to be elemental damage nearby cold, power charge and crit multi, bunch of other cool stuff, big ass Super Circlet. So these are like just 2 insane things that are almost guaranteed crafts, just need an Awakened Orb. I'm still waiting on Awakened Orb. I have one Awakened Orb, which I'm probably just going to use right now to make one of these, because I'm still waiting on Influence for my helmet, which is just like, I'm going to get way more Awakened Orbs than I'm going to get fucking Influence on my helmet, which is the worst feeling, but that's honestly what it is, because I do a Sirius a day, no problem, and I don't get a full attempt at even getting tier 4s or tier 3 blues every day, just because of C drop rates. Sometimes you just don't get the right ones, so this is actually less farmable at the moment than Awakened Orbs, which is like give or take a 1 in 10 drop rate off a series. So I'm just going to make a project right now to end the video. So I'm going to pick the helmet. Let's make the helmet. Don't have enough perfect fossils to actually make this happen, so it is what it is. Yes. So Awakened Orb, elemental damage tier 1 onto tier 1 cold enemy. Click, click, bam. I hit a bunch of other bullshit. Hit minions, worthless, int, worthless, and we hit what looks to be lightning damage, which is well, lightning damage actually isn't terrible as a final suffix, but we're probably gonna have to remove that. So let's figure out how to clean this thing up. Okay, step 1, take off tier 1 lightning. Boom, that's gone. So next step is going to be to take off the int, which we could do by putting on suffixes or prefixes can't be changed. Do remove non-cold, add cold. The only thing it can actually add is the fizz is cold, which we can take off by doing remove fizz, and from there we can remove that and be set for our suffixes. Because normally there's no way to target int, but you can get kind of cheeky with some of these things. So remove non-cold, add cold. It could either hit the prefixes can't be changed mod, or it can hit the int, so it's basically 2x an attempt. Alright, hit the int, and it slapped on cold res, which is fine because we can always just take that, turn to fire res, remove it. So that's another outcome, but again, it's equal to the same fucking situation. Alright, let's turn that cold res mod into fire. Just to clarify, I don't know if this can actually affect the negative mod, but we're going to take the gamble that it can. Alternatively, in the off chance that it could, because there is minus fire, it's actually a lot safer, because I don't know if this works or not. We're actually going to not do this. We're going to do turn cold into lightning, because there's 0 chance it could hit minus lightning, since that's on a Baron Helm versus Redeemer. So I'm just not even going to bother risking me fucking this up. Okay, so turn cold into lightning. The only thing it can hit is the cold res, because the minus can't be swapped, because I can't get minus lightning on this helmet. It became lightning res, fantastic. Okay, now we could remove random lightning mod. The only option to remove is the lightning res. Boom. Now we're stuck with minion damage and elemental damage. Alright, so how do we remove the minion damage? Well, the only real way to do that is by doing non-influence, since I can't do non-elemental. The only bad scenario is if it hits a war cry, which we have no way of preventing, because we can't, again, guarantee the increased AoE socket supported by AoE. Or can we? I don't think we can. Okay, we're just going to block a prefix with life. And then we could now back to auging prefix, and we should be able to get, well, something good. Hopefully it's tier 1 this time. 17 is tier 1. 17 and 20. Alright, cool, that's done. So what's our final suffix? That's the next question. Add or remove fire is our best bet for getting a res, which we can then turn into something else. Let's hope I hit tier 1 fire res. This might take some time, but you know, whatever. Nope. Tier 2. I think that's good enough for now. I can finish it off later, so I just want to progress the helmet to the point where I feel comfy with it. Alright, well, here's the big finale. Remove non-influence, add influence, and we just hope that... I love a good 50-50. Hit Unleash. Skills port by Unleash have +1 max number of seals. Very interesting. Alright, that's actually fine, though. This is actually fine. Because that is a caster mod, I'm pretty sure. Unleash, caster, no other caster I can hit. We can now remove caster and save this item. And now I am just waiting. I am actually out of augment crits, but when I have more augment crits, from this point on, it's very, very simple. My suffixes, thankfully, cannot be changed because of the Mastercraft. What I can do, however, is just do add crit, remove crit. And we can actually calculate the chance of that happening. So I can click this, I can go up here. Go to method, exalted, there's actually an option. There's only open prefixes, and we're going to be slamming for crit. And it'll tell me the estimated attempts. So 5% chance to hit that, 23% chance to hit that. It'll take an average of 5 tries. Average of 5 tries to hit +1 power charge. So not that bad. So 5 attempts, and we will have the +1 power charge. And from there, I believe the final thing you craft is actually a Mastercraft. Pretty sure it's +1 AoE and 10% AoE. Because it affects aura gems, so I think that's what we put for our helmet. The only other thing we have to decide upon there is what we want to do with the fire res, because there's also an option if we wanted to, and that's to go for the attack modifiers. We would do remove attack, gain attack until we hit perfect accuracy. That's again a 1 in 10 chance, so it's not even that bad. We'll probably end up doing that and just seeing if we can hit the perfect accuracy, which is again 1 in 10 chance to hit it. So. Yeah, I think that's probably the next thing to do. Fire res is fine, but I just have to double check my gear to see if I actually need the res or not, but if I don't, this is the route to take. So that's one more really easy product down. Should be cool. One more to the pile of things we're doing. Most of these are actually pretty much done. This one's just missing remove add life. That's like, that's easy. Oh, finally! I finally had it happen! A boss in my harvest. Oh, happy day. My 4th boss of the entire league. Oh, look at it in all its glory. Oh, nothing. I don't care. I'm just happy to see it. Yeah, so look like, oh, ooh, whoa, hey, ho, hey, ho, hey, ho, hey, ho, hey, ho. Oh, I've got haste aura right now. Got haste aura right now. Are they weak? Oh my god. But I want the body. God, that last wave of redemption sentries, I think they all crit and top ended. Shit. Body. 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 No. Bad. Prove to the first one you are worthy, Exile. Prove it. Oh my fucking god! Yes! Fuck yeah! Oh god! Oh my god! Holy shit, finally! Fuck! Yes! Oh! Oh, yes! Oh man, look at him. Just look at him. God damn, finally. Ah. 5 leagues later. Shit. Now I can actually sleep tonight. No more crying myself to sleep. I still have nightmares about Yulfpen's trickery. Are they good? Not really good. No. they're not very good. It's they're just incredibly rare. My plan this league was gonna have to be turn on Infused Rampage and maps for when I did the big unique haul, and then Ancient Orb gloves. Like this is the fucking shit I was gonna be doing. So thankfully I don't have this. I can set my sights on something else now. Remember, my goal was not to get a billion fractured fossils. My goal was to get boss uniques, so I don't have to go crazy deep. Oh my god, crab boss. We actually got one. We got a crab boss. Oh fuck. It paid off. It paid off. My crab chest isn't even 6-linked. I have to 6-link the crab chest before I can use it, obviously, but I'll have to redirect all of our fusing, all of our alterations, all of our jewelers into a crab body. Calling chest again? Let's find out. What are you doing up there? Oh, you know what? We may have a bugged out fight. You might have a bugged fight. I can't leave the arena to buy things, right? I can. Okay. Let's go get Frostwall. Frostwall, yeah. Frostwall can displace enemies, so I'm just curious at, I don't know. What else is there? So he's like physically there because I can't walk on the spot he's on. Body swap. Can't target him. He has no targetable body. We can try logging out. Leap slam knockback support. Wow, we're deep. What if I log on from a different realm? Oh! Oh my god! OOS! Oh my god! It was desync, yes! Holy shit! OOS resynced it. Oh, what a fucking idea! Oh my god. Holy shit. Whoa. Wow. Peanut with the clutch. The resync. Oh man, imagine he actually drops the boots now after all that. Nope. Oh, still. We got one more lore.
Wi-Fi
There it is.
progress.
Wi-Fi progress. Gloves. 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 Oh, praise be. Praise be. Oh my god. Alright, that's huge. That's fucking huge. Oh, it's bigger than my fucking giant shiny head. It is huge. Alright. These gloves you saw on stream I made an Awakener orb with, but I just ended up scouring them because I fucked up in a null. So I just alteration until Culling Strike. It's actually not even that hard to hit Culling Strike. It was about 311. It took me maybe like a third of that, so I just got lucky with it, but I guess it's not very difficult to get. And then I Auged hit shitty ES, and Regal didn't actually hit something insane, which is tier 1 dex. So as you know, this glove, well, actually, I've talked about it briefly, but it's used for Cosprey COC, something like that. And Cosprey does require a lot of dex, more so than a lot of casters can actually obtain sometimes. So having tier 1 dex on one piece of gear is actually quite insane, because I might have to not be using Headhunter, so getting dex as a suffix is actually pretty fucking lit. So my final suffix from this point on, either going to be accuracy, to get just tier 1 accuracy, or I can get like a res. A res is fine too, doesn't really matter what res. And I can worry about dealing with the prefixes kind of after the fact. I'm getting a phone call now. Anyway, for the prefixes, I want spell damage, tier 1 spell damage, tier 1 unnerve, which is very easy to get. You're just adding Ruby Caster until you hit them both, and then from that point, I think I want yes. I think percent's probably the best thing. Maybe flat. I don't know. One of the two. So the way I'm going to actually protect the glove, and I mean protect the glove, and I'm going to make sure it doesn't get fucked up, is I'm actually going to add life rolls, and we're doing this just to protect the integrity of the fucking what's it called? The suffixes. So I mastercraft on a suffix. It doesn't really matter what I'm going to do. Then I can augment life twice, and now I got my life rolls are safe. So now whenever I want to clean up the glove, I can basically just do suffix, remove one of them. Suffixes can't be changed. Pop it off. Now my my suffixes are secure. So now I can do remove, attack, add attack. Pretty much. I mean, this has to be enough. Like this has to be enough, right? Let's find out. Let's hope it is. Fuck. All right, step 1, add attack, and I hit very low shitty accuracy. So remove attack, add attack. Still pretty fucking low. Remove add. I think that's 1. Yep, 1. 550. The odds of me getting to 600. I have to get randomized attacks lucky, I guess, is the thing I'd have to get. So either way, that's the suffix is done. There is the remove life for my gloves. Boop. Now for suffixes cannot be changed, followed by the Scour Orb. Bada boop. Alright, time for step 2. I have to now augment caster until I hit tier 1 spell damage. That's tier 1, alright, and then augment caster. The only thing I can hit is boop, unnerve. Now for the final modifier, tier 1%, I think. That's tier 1 flat. But is that more or that must be less. Oh, I probably should have typed path, not just fucking fingerless gloves. 43 defense, 43 plus 8.6. I think it is actually better if I divide it to 49. Nope, that's just done. That's just a perfect item. This is my first perfect item in League. This is like the next day just off of a fucking random tier 1 seed. It's my second impulses that I'm not going to be using, so fucking cool. Oh, Omniphobia. What are we going to get? Come on, nothing cool. God, it's just so rare to see bosses in Delirium these days. So fucking rare to see any sort of bossing. Every time you see one, it's just like such a miraculous treat. Everyone's favorite, the Museum of Artifacts box, heirloom vessel, randomly exclusive. See what we get today. Valkyries? Valkyries.
Too much classic.
That's okay, that can stay there. So, throughout history, in Path, different phases, different eras, leagues, and times, there's been various methods to acquire mass amounts of uniques with a lot of preparation. Initially, it was you would farm Dominus, and it would be Merciless Dominus with multiple accounts, increasing the party quantity. Then there was Ghost Busting, which is you would vacuum a bunch of ghosts up with Southbound Gloves and Reverse Knockback, and then call the entire maps worth of mods, dropping hundreds of uniques. This league, there's something similar, and essentially it has to do with growing mass amounts of high tier seeds. In my scenario, I have 8 tier 4s. Here's another 12 tier 3s. Here's 20 tier 3s. Here's a bunch of tier 3s and tier 2s. And you fully grow all this shit, put on a Reliquary Scarab, utilize a certain Zana map, which I'll show off right now. Zana sells a map that increases your quantity based off of rarity. So this map's modifiers to quantity found also apply to rarity, meaning it's a very high rarity. So you make that map 20 quality or 30 quality if you can, however you want to do it. You could do different types. You toss on, gilded or winged Reliquary Scarab, mortal fragments. You do irresistible and unknown to give it an additional prefix and suffix. You put an ice from above, hopefully proccing that for more quantity. You put on whatever infused mastercraft you can. For me, it's probably gonna be infused anarchy. We'll consult the list and see which one we want to do. And then, you just pretty much soup the map up as much as you can. More sextants, obviously, is another big thing. But stacking tons of quantity and rarity, and if you can, rarity on gear, utilizing this method will give you just shitting out tons of uniques. That's the idea, essentially. This is the Reddit post from a few days ago. If you click the link, the guy talks about it, and you can scroll down and see what the comments are, but this is the actual Google document. It shows unique item farming using the harvest method. So it goes through the checklist of, like, what you want to have. So the setup is just, like a ton of tier 2s and tier 4s. You can have as much as you can or as little as you can. This is going to be my first tile, so I'm not going to go fucking bananas, but there he shows like the type of map you want, like we just talked about. Quality bonuses and maps also apply to rarity. Cool, so that's done. Now we can go back to just normal awakened sextants. Looking for reflect, there's reflect. Alright, so we're safe. Alright, cold and fizz, so it gives us a little bit of extra damage. Alright, next step is our map itself. There's our map, there's our scarab, there's our boys, there's our tempest. So then the question is, what do I want to try to hit as far as uniques? We're going to get a lot of uniques, so which ones do we want to try to get for the series? So if you look at the list, it's loading in, holy shit. So the things I'm missing: Harvest, Metamorph, Blight, those things I can't hit. Synthesis can't hit, Delve can't hit, Incursion can't hit, Bestiary can't hit, Abyss can hit but doesn't really help us, Talisman doesn't help us, Anarchy, Shavron's Revelation, Bloodlines, Philako Sign. Those are the ones I'd like to hit. I don't have Infused Bloodline at the moment, so it makes me want to put on Anarchy. I was going to do Rampage, but I already got my gloves, praise be. Fuse Anarchy, I guess I could, I don't have to put on anything, I'll just put on whatever. And Winged Reliquary, I think we're all good to go. Don't see a Delirium. Let's check our map mods. Oh, there's just a unique from some random shit. We're probably gonna get a lot of random uniques as well. Yeah, it's just gonna be shitting out uniques in general. It's obviously full clear the map afterwards, but during it. Oh fuck, Betrayal spawned. Okay.
Just makes
Gotta make sure
me
you actually get to the get to the area before we die, since we have to, you know, this might take a lot of portals to complete potentially. I'm gonna put the teleport over here just so it's we can reside within the safety of our own area. Try not to hit Alt or Tab or anything, because apparently if you do that, it could crash your instance if you have enough unique spawn. So, all right, let's do our blue seeds. Let's see if we get at least I don't know, 20, 30 uniques from the blue seeds with our minimal setup. Oh wow, things hurt still. Come on, no. That's a lot of uniques. Okay, this is a bit ridiculous. These aren't even the tier 4s. That's a bit ridiculous looking. Okay, I can understand why this is a popular method and fun one at that. That's just the tier 3s. I don't know how we're gonna loot through this actually. Okay, add an influence to armor. 2 more of these attempts while we're doing this. I think I have 2 bone helmets. Yep. First one, not Shaper, not Elder. Second one, not Shaper, not Elder. 0 for 13. So the reroll crit and then reroll crit more common is not a super useful one on first, because like what builds really need the crit suffixes that badly, opposed to crafting other things first. The thing I found a great use for it for is actually Cobalt Jewels. I made Cobalt Jewels like these, just 4 crit rolls on them. So it's been really nice for using those. Same with the remove non-crit, add crits. So I've just been tossing these on Cobalts and seeing what I can get. Sometimes they roll good, sometimes they don't, you know how it is. But yeah, it's been pretty fun getting some crazy results. I'm going to try to make just a tab or a section where I could show off what I received for my first attempt at this. I am going to have to just really quickly make a custom filter, because this is going to get it's going to get a little out of hand here. Okay, so I just made a new filter that should pretty much only show uniques, and it makes them smaller so I can manage what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, here comes the second wave. So let's do the yellows now. Should be equally as rippy, but a fucking fiesta. I'm not sure how, again, we're supposed to be able to do this for, I don't know, for IDing afterwards. It's going to be just a total shit show, but, you know, we'll try our best. Alright, fight them over here. Should be a little bit easier. Every tier 3 seems to be dropping between 5 and 6 uniques minimum. Yeah, this is, I'm glad I made the filter, because this is going to be just absurd otherwise. I mean, it's absurd as is, but otherwise it'd be unmanageable. I doubted the 2 hours. I don't doubt the 2 hours anymore. The real fight hasn't even begun yet. The real fight's the bears. I've got so many bears to kill up there. Might have to like almost make a new filter that just plugs in the exact bases of the uniques we're looking for. Okay, time for the big boys. Big boys with the big toys. I think we're gonna have to. I don't know. We're just gonna try. We'll try our best. We'll figure it out. If I can get a tier 4 down here, and I can just kill them systematically down here, that'll be the way to go. But I don't really know what to do until then. Just kind of keep flinching them, essentially. Oh, there's one. Alright. Okay. First bear. What will we receive from the first one? Very curious how many. Holy shit. Alright, well. I mean, that's what. An unknown amount of uniques, but. What do you even do against. How do you even process that amount? I found the bottom. Or did I? So the only thing that the actual bear does that can kill you is the stomp, I think. As long as you avoid the stomp. Or maybe the charge. I don't know. That's pretty easy to dodge, though. When he goes in his hind legs, you pretty much walk away. It's like fighting Jad. Alright, next bear pile. I don't even know what to think. Like... Stomp. Just fucking what? How do I process? I mean, we gotta make a new filter. There's no other method here. Literally zero alternative. We just have to make a new filter. Okay, so I'm just gonna look through the entire unique list and just pick out all the desirable bases and just start from there, I guess. I could do jewels and flasks and maps and just add those and not have to worry. I don't think too much. Okay, I think I've come to an end. Let's just check the typos and stuff now. This is taking a very long time to type. Yep. When in doubt, just copy paste it straight from the fucking wiki. It's always the commas. The commas will always get you. Alright, we've done it. Okay. My filter is now calm. I've calmed down my filter to the point where it's manageable. This I could deal with. Here comes the next loot explosion. I knew this would happen eventually. I got 2 at a time. What she got to offer? More crazy shit to ID. I had something just catastrophic almost happened. This is just after I finished doing the unique map thing I ran, which I don't know what point in time in the video this is going to be occurring, but I had a file corruption occur on an hour and a half, the hour and a half recording of me running the Reliquary, 2-hour 1,000 unique map. And this is pretty much, let me just show you what I had occur here. So on one of my unedited footage files was an MOV 25 gigs, so it's like the full hour and change. So if we try to open the file, can't play corruption error code. For those that don't know, 0xc is the corruption error code for if a file is just like corrupted in some way. You can only repair the extension by using VLC or converting it to AVI and running it through QuickTime. None of that shit worked. It was a pure corruption. I've tried 8 different methods over the course of, it's now almost 5 a.m., 4:35 a.m. I've been doing this for 3 hours trying to uncorrupt this file. Found a way to do it. Came in with the absolute clutch. So, yeah, just want to just like plug them. Wondershare video repair. They have a trial version. I had to buy the bigger version. About a lifetime key. It was like $50 for a lifetime of this never happening again, which is fine by me. Through them and through hours of trial and tribulation, I was able to repair the entirety of the file. Okay, so there has been because if I didn't have, of all the things to have corrupted, to have this map be corrupted, where I ran the entirety of the unique farming and the whole literal hour of me talking about it, on top of the fact that I lost my stream notes and had to reset that to Google Docs, this would have been like the worst weekend of fucking recording path ever. Alright, so time for the big reveal, the overall haul we received from our 1,000 unique map, our first attempt at the old 1,000 unique map. And this is what we got. So we have it in our loot tab. This is it in its entirety. We got a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of crazy uniques. The main highlights are Wind Ripper, Cloak of Defiance, Lionized Fall, Pure Talent, Energy from Within, Taste of Hate. I mean, insane things. Nothing we were particularly looking for any of our builds. Pure Talent's pretty nice for the Scion. Lionized actually isn't used in the Deadeye, and Energy from Within can be used for some builds. But yeah, Taste is really cool too. So a lot of cool stuff, a lot of really nice uniques, a lot of jewels, a lot of maps. But these are the big boys, and also a cold iron point. Can't forget the cold iron point. So nothing outrageous for any of the builds we're actively using, but obviously this method is insanity in general. If you can hit this amount of tier 1 uniques, this amount of crazy good things, it's just a matter of time before you hit something that you specifically need. So we will for sure plan to do this in the future. I've already begun prep work for my next set. I currently am not comfortable running the only tier 4s I have. I have tier 4 yellows. I have 16 of them. Zero chance in hell I'm doing that boss. I've never survived fighting a single one of those bosses. I've looked up the mechanics. He always ends up just one-shotting me, regardless of my health, with some invisible attacks that I don't fully comprehend, which is fine. So what we're going to end up doing is we're just going to end up doing a set of 12. So we're going to do more this time. Last time we had 8. We're going to do 12 tier 4s. And we'll also have a full set of tier 3s. 12 tier 4s, 20 tier 3 blues, 20 tier 3 yellows. That'll be our full set, which will be way more, and we're also going to wear some rarity gear next time we do it. I'll manage my uniques to the point where I can wear rarity gear, even if it's just like Orsee's gloves, or Andaf rings, or, Goldworm boots, some amount of rarity. We will get it so I can have as much rarity as possible, and we'll do an even bigger haul, and we do have our filter saved now for next time, so it won't be as painful. We do have our, unique harvest farming filter, so slap that bad boy on. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about the methods and the way I did the map, feel free to ask. If you'd like a copy of the loot filter, I'm not gonna release it yet because I want to finish it first and double check that it works. Then I can release that. Just for doing this one method, it's kind of useful for this, and I don't think anything else at all aside from this. So that is all. But I will see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed the video. It has been a blast. That map was so much fun. and I really enjoy like doing this sort of thing once a week, this mega unique haul. So it's super duper cool, and we are completely done now with Harvest and Oshabi in its entirety. So finally moving on to the final frontier of Harvest, the Harbinger maps, the infused beachheads. I'll see you guys next time. Alright, what is the most common number? Looks like 2. A lot of 2s in chat. First one, percent ES implicit. Fantastic. Second one, nothing. Alright, it's at least at 3. Everyone who gets 2, you're dumb. Number 3, +2 curse. Could be the worst +2. Maybe +2 war cry is the worst +2. Going for 4. A white socket. Okay, on to 5. Anyone who has said 4 or below, go home. If you are home, leave the house, come back in. 3 white sockets. We're on 5. Number 6. Who said 5 below? Taka? Who else said 5 below? Fucking... my name? Go sit in the bathroom. Alright? Number 6. Nothing. Who said 6? Robin. Go eat a sandwich. Just bread. No sauce, no meat, no nothing. Go eat bread. 2 pieces of bread with the 3rd piece in the middle. Number 7. +2 AoE. I should probably stop by now. But they're still way worse than any gloves I have at the moment. Alright, number 9. Here comes the rares. +1 AoE. A +1 socketed. God. Oh, fuck. I should probably stop. Could be +7 by hitting Aura. I guess +2 Aura. Yeah. I'm a greedy man.